Hey guys, and welcome back to the second part of the Intel Locations Guide. This time I'm going to be guiding you through Intels 23 through 46 in the missions Return to Sender and all the way through to the last mission, Dust to Dust. Now, in Return to Sender, there are three Intels. The first Intel is after the first chopper gunner sequence, and there'll be two buildings, one to the left and one to the right in front of you. And don't go in the one to the left like I did, go in the one right in front of you. Go up the staircase, turn around, kill the guy who's looking in the ammo crate. And just to the right of you is Intel 23. Now, the second Intel in this mission is just after you breach the door to interrogate... Wasabi? No, it's not. Wasabi's a Japanese flavour. I can't remember his name. Watanabe... it's something like Wabe. But the Intel is just at the back on his desk by the computer. That's Intel 24. Intel 25 is just after you're trying to run away from the dust storm. You're supposed to go left down that passageway, go right, and you'll see the sea and the boat in the background, and there is Intel 25. Last one in this mission. Now, there are four Intels in Bag and Drag. The first one is, as you're entering the bookstore, you'll know because they say, enter the bookstore. Quite obvious. And go to the right, you're supposed to go down that staircase to the left, go to the right, and you will find Intel 26. Okay, so, Intel 27 is... Okay, you'll see this staircase in front of you, and it's just before... Okay, I can't remember what it's before, but it's an obvious area, because you'll see the building to the left and the staircase in front of you. I think you have to destroy a couple of jeeps, and just to that, in that right room is Intel 27. Now, this is just before you're trying to chase Volt. Don't chase Volt. Well, I mean, you will eventually chase him, but before you run after him quickly, turn to the left here, and there is your 28 Intel. Now, literally 10 seconds after you find that Intel, you'll be going up a ladder and run up that staircase, and you're supposed to turn right to go into the car sequence to try and chase down Volt. But don't turn right, go straight in front of you, and there is Intel 29. Very hard one to miss. Now, Intel 30 and 31. There are two in this mission, Iron Lady. And the first one is, after the first AC-130 sequence, you'll be told to take down the machine gun. You don't have to, but I decided to because I didn't want to get shot too much. And just in that greenhouse to the left, right at the back, is Intel number 30. Okay, Intel 31. Now, after you pick up the Javelin to destroy the two tanks in the background, by the Eiffel Tower. Oh, by the way, the Eiffel Tower sequence was pretty good, I'll be honest. It reminded me of G.I. Joe, if any of you have seen that movie. But the Intel is just in the bus to the left, on the left-hand side of the bus. Now you enter the Eye of the Storm, two Intels in this mission, and after you've been like casual and sneaky with Soap, he'll tell you to get into the right because there's a chopper coming. And just on the table, on the right-hand side, is your first Intel in this mission, Intel 32. Okay, your last Intel in this mission is after Price has been killing people on the roof. There'll be an army in front of you. You'll have to mow them down as quickly as you possibly can. And if you just go to the left, under an umbrella, there should be your 33rd Intel. Yes, there is. Intel number 33. Now, there's only one Intel in Blood Brothers. And it's after Price is helping Soap, because you'll have dropped him and then Soap will kill him before. They'll tell you to clear out this room so they can move forward. And in the top right-hand corner of this room, you should find Intel 34. Now, there are only two missions in the next mission, which is Stronghold. Yep. And you'll go into this room, you'll see that TV broken in the background. It's after you've seen the control room sequence with the President. And just to the left on top of that cooker, if you go back, thank you, is your 35th Intel. There you go. This Intel is quite a difficult one to find. You'll pass those two knights standing either side of the doorway, and you're supposed to help Price just go straight down the center. Now, I'd actually just say going right is actually more help for him, but make sure you do go right, because this is the way for the Intel. Keep going round to the right, kill all the enemies as you pass them, and just to the back of this room is, on top of the box, there is Intel 36. Now, there are 5 Intels in this one, Scorched Earth. And the first one is after you see that ramp part of the upper floor down to the top floor, or the next floor. No, it's the next floor. Don't go up that ramp yet. turn to the left, and you should see an intel just on top of that table there. The guy was guarding it. Important intel, clearly. And that's 37. Now, 38 is just before you do the overlook sequence, trying to help Granite on the other building. They'll tell you because they'll say, help Overwatch and all that stuff. But don't go to the Overwatch part yet, otherwise you won't be able to get this intel. And look to the right behind the fence is Intel 38. Now, after you've rappelled down the wall, after the overlook sequence, you'll pass that crashed helicopter on the right, go straight in front of you to Trevo Schundeling. That's terrible German, but that's what it says. That's the name of the building. And right at the back, as one of the tills, is Intel 39. Now for Intel 40, you're supposed to follow behind the tanks. I prefer not to follow behind the tanks because it's boring. But if you want to be safe, follow behind the tanks. And there's a room to the left where I think 4 enemies will charge out of. Mow them down, and at the back of that room is Intel number 40. Okay, so the last intel in this mission is, as you're going down the staircase, there'll be enemies to your right. You'll see the marker in front of you. You will head towards the marker. So take out these enemies first so your team can move up. And if you go towards the marker, one of your teammates will open the door. Come on. There you go. There you go. And at the back of the staircase is Intel 41. Okay, there are only 2 intels in Down the Rabbit Hole. The first one is after the lift sequence. This will be the first room you get in, nice and orange, yellowy colour. Take out as many enemies as you can so they don't shoot you. And at the back of this left room is Intel 42. Go on to Intel 43 after you've had the breach sequence to save the president. And you're an amazing shot to kill 5 enemies, I'm sure. Unless you kill the president, in which case you fail. Once you kill these 5 enemies, just turn around and right at the back, behind the wall, is Intel 43. Now, there are 3 intels in this last mission, and this will get you your achievement, Scout Leader. Now, after you come up the escalator as a Juggernaut, which I like, by the way, I always wanted to know what it's like to be a Juggernaut. So, you turn around and go to the back of the bar, and on top of the bar is Intel 44. Now, the second intel in this mission is after the lift sequence, you will chuck a grenade. Don't go forward quickly, because I made that mistake and I got killed straight away by the grenade. Quickly go forward and duck into the left, and on top of the poker table will be Intel 45. Just 1 more intel to go. It's been a struggle. But here we go. Last intel. Now, you'll see that sign that says Oasis. It's the Oasis bar. And you'll see another sign saying Oasis. And just to the right-hand side of the bar, on top of it, the back to the right, is Intel 46. And there is your achievement. 35 game score, Scout Leader. I hope this guide helped you. I'm going to be doing loads more other achievement guides for Modern Warfare 3, so stay tuned. And I'll see you guys later.